So what I want to do here is I want to hit the guy in the jaw, the TMJ, temporal mandibular joint, right in front of the ear, with my fist, hard enough to wreck it, hard enough to break that jaw. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to knee him in the groin simultaneously. And I'm going to get the power for both of these by throwing my body weight forward into the man. So I need to be driving into him. It's not, once again, it's not going to work if I'm trying to do this kind of stuff out here. This is all muscular strength, and that's not going to get done what I need to get done, which is injury, actual trauma that's going to send this guy to the hospital. So I need to drive my body weight in there to get that done. The other thing I'm going to do, because I'm striking him twice at the same time, is I'm going to do my best to try and get these two strikes to meet somewhere in the middle inside his body. So I'm going to be kneeing up into the groin, I'm going to be hammering down and trying to make my fist and my knee touch. Now, it's not going to happen, obviously, but that's what I'm going to do to the best of my ability. And that way I'm going to put maximal force into the groin, picking the guy up, and maximal force into that jaw to break it. So from here, I'm going to drive in and strike and try to get those two to touch. And once again, it's not going to happen, but I will end up here in this orientation, the broken jaw. Top part of this spinal reflex is for the broken jaw, and then the groin reaction, the pelvis going out and the knees bending. Now I can step in and claw him to the eyes, because what I want to do is I want to blind him, and I want to make sure that his arm is up so that I can grab that arm to throw him into the ground with. Now, to get the power for the claw to the eyes, I'm going to be rotating, so my entire body is going to rotate, and my knee is going to bend. And this is where I'm going to get the kinetic energy to put into those eyes to really make sure that I dig in there and get him to spin around for me here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply reach out and grab that arm. Because of the spinal reflex, I know where that arm is going to be. I'm going to grab a hold of it, step around behind him here just like this, so that my foot is behind his ankle. That way, as I sit down, I can kick my leg up and take his leg out from under him once he has no more body weight over it. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply grab a hold of the wrist just like this, so my hands mirror image of each other. Grab a hold of the wrist, very simple. Get my elbow over the crook of his elbow so that now we're linked as a unit in terms of me dropping my body weight. He's going to absorb all that kinetic energy of my body weight dropping, and he's going to express it all at the very end, top of his spine, by smacking his head nice and hard into the pavement. So now I'm just going to sit straight down. I don't want to lay back. If I lay back, I'm going to pull him on top of me. So instead, I just want to sit my butt straight down and kick the leg up to make sure that his feet go in the air so he catches the top of his head on the planet. That's where the strike is in this movement right here. Now from here, I want to knee him into the solar plexus, and I want it to be as hard a shot as I can muster. And that's going to be me coming over the top and getting vertical. So I'm just going to roll up onto my side here, and this knee is going to come over the top and straight down into that solar plexus right there. And I'll be driving that down all the way over the top as hard as I can. Now from here, obviously, I can knee him in the face, shin kick him, whatever I want to do to the throat, however I want to get this done if I feel I need to do more. If I'm done, I'm just going to get up and walk away.